Hello, we're working on our Dahlia magic again today. Happy Monday. Let's get this going. All right, let's go ahead and put these together. All right. We are going to match these up. Let's get this other corner. Then we can sew this together. Oh, that one's really off. All right, now let's sew. Hello. Good morning. It is Monday. And you hear my child. It's a no school Monday. He only has 3 days of school left. I can't believe that. Happy Monday. All right, so this is the pattern we are working on. This is our Dahlia Magic tabletopper / wall hanging. It makes a really good center for like another, like a quilt. And this is just a diagonal stripe block right here. So yeah. It is available on our website. And if you get the fabric kit, it will be in these colors. Because these are all the colors of the fabric kit. All right. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and press this out. Wish I had my water bottle around here, but it's up on the other board. It's all right. I am going to open up these seams if I can get to it. All right. How is everybody's weekend going? Anybody do anything fun, interesting? What projects are we working on? All of the questions today. All of them. All right. So this is going to go up here. These two are going to go together. So we're going to sew these two together, and then we're going to sew all three of them together. And that will be our that'll be a quarter of the center. Good morning, Denise. Yes, he is playing video games. That is him. Three days left. Then you guys will probably be hearing I don't know if Donald is down there or not, or down here watching him play. I think all of the kids do that, Denise, honestly. Ow, that was my thumb. That was not cool. How's everybody's weekend? Mine has been pretty uneventful. I don't know, we went to the movies on Saturday. Went and saw the new Mandalorian movie. They're still there. Pretty sure it's cold. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's been raining a lot lately. All weekend it's been raining, so I honestly don't know what it is. Could be allergies, could be a cold. We don't know. They're still there. It was really good. It was really good. And we saw it IMAX 3D, so that made it even better. We don't go to the movies very often at all, honestly. That was the first time Ben had ever been to the theater. That's how often we go. And if we're going to go, like once every, 8 years, we splurge. So we did IMAX and we did the IMAX 3D. So it was cool. It's expensive to go to the theaters. All right, I don't like that. So we're going to take this out right here. I don't like how that seam lined up. Good morning, Sherry. All right. Good morning, Karen. Thank you. I'm doing good. Doing good. It's Monday. Actually, it's not that bad. Not that bad. I'm just redoing this seam because I don't like the way it turned out. So, we're going to do a diagonal so I can get that seam where it needs to be. You know what? You hear my son? All right, that's not going to work. I'm trying to find... There's a lot of bulk right there. And I'm not happy with how it came out. So let's see if we can fix this. All right. Let's see if that worked. Yeah. Better than it was. Still not great, but it's okay. I'll let it slide today. All right. Let's get this open. How's everybody's weekend going, guys? Come on. I know. Are you guys doing a big barbecue? Nope, not doing any barbecue. Not a big barbecue Memorial Day weekend, people. They do a lot up in DC for Memorial Day, yeah. But I'm not going to DC for Memorial Day stuff. All right, we got these sewn together, so let's sew these together. And then we will have a quarter of this done. Then we can sew day with friends. That sounds fun. Golfing sounds fun, except for it's like rainy here. My husband does not golf. Oh, traffic is awful here all the time. And this is just the beginning of all of the traffic. for the summer. It's okay though. It is quite all right. I used to golf. I have golf clubs somewhere. Nope, we're just doing normal day stuff today, except for my kid is not in school and hubby is not working today. So, yay. It's probably gonna do some stuff around the house. I gotta do some laundry. I have to really start on... I like golfing. I used to golf all the time. Just don't anymore. I bought paint for my oldest's bedroom this weekend, so probably gonna get working on the walls. My parents never golfed, but when I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, there was a golf course in my neighborhood, so I started golfing a lot when I lived there. And then we had a membership there, and we had a membership on base, and there was a lot of golfing weather. Golfed a lot. I don't know if my husband has ever been golfing, honestly. It's a good question. I know his mom used to golf all the time when she was younger. But I do not know when the last time she went golfing was. All right. That's awesome. I bowled once upon a lifetime. Oh, we always had alligators on our golf course in South Carolina. I'm not kidding. Right, that I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer, but good thing is I don't have to redo anything. I don't have to pick anything out. Just do a little extra stitching on top and we're good to go. Better. It is, and it's so easy. Like, these are so easy. And it looks so intimidating, too. I mean, I get why people have never done this, like, don't do this one. But because it looks so intimidating. It is quite literally just straight. Right? The alligators used to leave us alone. We had turkeys and alligators chilling on the golf course all the time. We did have some deer on base. I'm surprised you didn't have like any moose or elk or, well, not moose, but they have elk on base. My sister lived on the Air Force Academy for probably about 6 years. That was my brother-in-law's last duty station, was the academy. All right. All right, now we'll put these two together and then we'll start on the next quarter. Yeah, I'm gonna get this first. Oops. Yep. My loud child. I'm like, Ben, try and keep it down because I'm about to do my live. Yeah, okay, Mom. Well, we see how well that worked. I think he's like acting out whatever he's doing in his video game. I think he's playing World of Warcraft. World of Worship, I think. I don't know. It's not WoW. It's not World of Warcraft. It's like a worship thing. He sounds so sweet. If you only knew. No, I'm just kidding. He is very sweet. He's a sweet kid. He is an 8-year-old boy, though. And let me tell you, he is all boy. He's a very caring child, though. He's very in tune with his own emotions and sensitivity. And other people's, too. And he is so kind. But, once again, he is an 8-year-old boy. So, yes. All right. Sometimes I feel like I'm raising 3 boys. He sounds so sweet, and he's in there saying, "Die." Benjamin. Ben. Ben. What are you doing, child? I know. You're being extremely loud.
Yeah, because my plane keeps here. Oh, yeah.
Have you eaten anything?
No.
Don't jump on my couch like that, please. Oh my gosh, child. You're like out of control. Yeah, sometimes you just have to laugh. Like, that's the only way to get past.
So maintaining yourself with the
All right. Let's see if this lined up. Oh, I'll have to look. That looks good. All right, let's press this out. Ben, why don't you jump on your trampoline? Did Dad ever come down?
No, he came down.
When?
When he, I don't know when he came down.
Did he go back up?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I think he's on the couch. That's the last place I saw him.
Well, you know if he's down here or not. Oh my gosh.
Mom,
Yes,
did
Benjamin.
I go on a Mr. Beast challenge because it was a 1-year-old versus a 100-year-old? And the 7-year-old was second place against a 28-year-old.
Oh yeah?
And all the grown-ups kept doing free falls and stuff off a soccer ball thing that has a huge ball pit on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you couldn't see it because it was night. And a lot of kids were just like, "Ah." I would just be like, well, I'd be like, I would just be like,
All right, cool. Hey. I think you have all the energy. Go jump on your trampoline or something. Not my couch. Oh my gosh. You guys, what in the world? I think this is D. Yes, this is down here. So let's put this right here. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a sec. Oh, that is him 24/7. This is looking good, you guys. All right. Now, let's do some more. Oh, sorry. You guys are going everywhere. It is looking good though, isn't it? Okay. Oh my gosh. This child. Benjamin.
what? Oh, what?
All right. It's slow in here today. I would have figured it'd be a little bit more people on because nobody's working. But I guess not. All right. Okay, now let's cut these apart. You know what? I'm going to do it this way because All right. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, Peggy. No, I could not be a teacher. I commend people who teach school, especially grade school and middle school. Forget that. It's always crowded here. It is always crowded here. Okay, I need number 1, and this is A. All right, let me press this a little bit. I'm sure it is gorgeous there. I know my oldest went to the coast in California, but it's like in the 60s. Like sweatshirt weather. It's too peoply. All right, a Y light. Right sides together. Yay. I was trying to figure out what I want to do after we do this pattern, but I think we'll just wait and see what we have. I am going to be water. I haven't even opened it. Cherry pomegranate water, sparkling water. I drank my coffee this morning. I had a big old cup of coffee. My big coffee cup. Trying to keep hydrated. You know, it just makes everything easier, especially with allergies, sinus crap that I have going on. It just makes it easier to concentrate on water. I made the best shepherd's pie last night, and I make it low carb. I do the top instead of potatoes. I do cauliflower and parsnips. Why dark? Why dark? Because that's what it calls for. Haha. I know, that was corny. All right. Yep, just carbonated water with a little bit of flavor. Not juice though. It's like 0 cal. It is quite literally like carbonated water, natural flavors. That is all. Actually, I'm gonna open that up. Mountain Dew Raspberry. I've never tried that one. I like the Baja Blast Mountain Dew. My husband had a straight up OG Mountain Dew this weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, how long has it been? He was like, I don't know. I don't know. All right. The carbonated water is like my treat because in my brain it says, ooh, it's carbonated. It's like soda. And it has a teeny bit of sweetness. I do my shepherd's pie with ground lamb and ground pork. I don't do beef. So that is what I will be having for dinner or lunch today because there's a lot left over. And honestly, I don't really go by a recipe. I kind of just throw in there whatever feels right. I don't measure anything. Okay, we need X light. And yes, every single chance I get to use lamb, I do. Guys, I'm Greek. Lamb is like a normal meat for me. Ooh, stir fry. I don't remember what we're having for dinner tonight. I still have to do shopping for food tonight. Oh, I love lamb. It's got to be cooked right, though. I won't just eat lamb out because a lot of people just don't know how to cook it. I actually grind my own pork and my own lamb. So I know exactly what's going on in my food. All right, I'm going to probably, yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, we're going to baste this down. I don't know if that's necessarily a thing, but I know that some people, in all reality, and I'm not trying to be all like, if anybody's a vegetarian or triggered by eating animals, sorry, but the lamb that we consume and know as lamb are baby sheep. And then some people in some countries try and play off like grown sheep, which is mutton, as lamb. So it all depends on how old it is when they slaughter it. Just baby sheep. Oh, that sounds good. I love my Instant Pot. I use my Instant Pot weekly for something or another. right, let's see. This goes, I don't know where this goes. We're just gonna put this over here. I think it goes over here. Hold on. We will arrange it. I don't know where it goes. We're just doing the pieces right now. Make sure you can read the writing on the foundation. And we have piece, is that E? This is D. Where's B? C. F. Oh, the last one I pick. Yeah, B. And C. All right. Oh, I know. I love meats in the Instant Pot. They're so good. All right, B. Quarter inch. All right, now we need Z dark. Z dark. Did you guys catch Boss Ladies live on Saturday? I did not, so I don't. Was she still working on the jacket? Oh, there we go. I forgot to change my stitching back. Oh, we have a pellet smoker. Love that thing. No, you're fine, Sherry. It's not your job. It's my job. I was slacking. He's being so quiet and demure. Why light? A little one. All right. Let's do the next one. I think maybe we'll make a bunch of these and then we'll stitch them down. Do the basting around the edges. What do you guys think? Thank you, because I've already done that a bunch of times. Oh. Kind of tired today, guys. I slept okay. I feel like I tossed and turned a little bit. And just this weather has been just so blah. And it's so the allergies are like the grass pollen is not as bad right now. All right, I need Y dark. But okay, so the grass pollen is not that bad right now because it's been raining and stuff like that. But as soon as it heats up again, it's going to be right back to where it was. And that's very annoying. All right, I don't want that one because that's the one I marked on. Oh no. Okay, whew. Z. Okay, now we got situated. Yeah, as soon as it heats up again, the allergies are going to be bad again. I don't know, I just recently, like 3 days ago, changed over my allergy medicine because the other one just seemed to be working. So we'll see. All right. We've had rain all weekend. It's like in the 50s on Saturday. 60s yesterday, and I think it's supposed to be like 75 today. I don't know, but it's rainy. It's rainy. All right, I'm just gonna throw this up here. I know it's not. I didn't trim it. I'll at least do a couple of them. All right, this is C. How's everybody doing who's in here? Is everybody having a good weekend so far? I will be here. I feel like I have to blow my nose. Isn't that lovely? Z light. Z light. Not D light. Z light. Z light. All right. Don't have to worry about changing my stitch length back because I didn't change it to begin with. All right. Now we'll open this up, press this out, put some heat on it. Thank you guys so much for all the subscriptions, the daily likes. Just double tap on that screen. All right, Z Dark is my next one. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And for anybody just joining us, we are working on our Dahlia Magic table topper / wall hanging. And you can easily make this into the center of a big quilt. Or bigger quilt. All right, Z Dark. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter, right? I think I might get in this sauna today, honestly. Maybe that'll help with my sinuses. Get a little of that anti-inflammatory French-ish. I love my sauna. I grew up, my grandparents had a sauna. It was like a huge room. Like it was mainly part of, it was almost the whole part of an extended one-car garage. And they had like a little dressing room and there was a shower in there and everything. And then my grandpa died, my mom moved it there. And then my mom and dad lived there. And that's where they lived up until they moved in with my brother a couple of years ago. So, I grew up around saunas. That's how they say it up in the UP. A sauna. Why light? And anyways, so yeah, I love a sauna. And we have an IR sauna. And I absolutely love it. Oh wait, it's all of a sudden quiet. What is going on? Except for the difference is ours is not a wet sauna. It's a dry sauna. So infrared, it uses infrared heat instead of fire. And it uses infrared heat instead of fire and steam. Yeah, it's right here in my basement, like in my house. All right, let's go ahead and do both of these. We'll do the basting for both of these. Trim that off. Absolutely love it. I got it for my birthday last year. And it is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and do it from here. You don't have to lengthen your stitch length. I like doing that because, I mean, in all honesty, all you're doing is tacking your fabric to the wherever there's no sew lines, right? So it makes it easier to put it together and piece it, and your things don't come apart. So it just consumes less red. And yeah, that's the only reason I do it. Let's go ahead and do this. The humidity in my house is, oh no, the humidity in my house is in the 40s. Humid sauna isn't bad. I love a good sauna, no matter what. I mean, it's not like you're outside, and it is hot. And if you don't like the humid, it's good. It's good for sinuses. It's good for a lot of different things. The sauna is actually really good for mitochondrial health, believe it or not. I have actually been running a humidifier in my bedroom at night for the last week because of my sinuses. It's way too dry in there. All right. What would be nice, Sherry? I forgot what I said. Saunas are so good for a lot of different things. They're good for inflammation. They're good for a whole bunch of stuff. Ow. Is that one gonna bleed? No. That one hurt. I just stabbed myself. It was like right in there. Like right there. That hurt. All right. One more edge to trim. All right. And there. All right, I'll show you guys in a sec. Hold on. Let me line these up. That's gonna come into here. All right, what do we got next? F. We can do F. It's the last one, but whatever. All right, make sure you can read it. Right side's down. You guys are quiet today. What's going on for the day? What's everybody's plans? All right, I need X dark. Oh, the sauna? Yeah, it is. It is. It was a splurge, but it's good. I love it. And my hubby put red light therapy bulbs in it. So I can have my red light therapy and my sauna at the same time. And I'm so excited to use it today because, yeah. I know I talk about my sauna a lot, but it is amazing until you've like used a sauna on the regular. You just don't even know. And I do it probably well, I haven't been in there in a week or two, but normally I'm in there like every other day-ish. Aw, that sounds so awesome, other than the laundromat part. I'm not a fan of laundromats. I don't like sitting around waiting for my laundry to be clean. I'm more of a laundry as you go person. And when I say that, I mean we have all kinds of clean clothes, not folded, not put away. But at least they're clean. Oh, yeah. We have a really big washer, so I would literally just wash that at home. But I get it. W light. All right. Let's go ahead and stitch that down. Sorry. Very well couldn't have seen that. I was being all like not showing you guys what I'm doing. Let me get some water. Trim these. How is you're doing the block of the month? You're doing that one a quilt as you go? Like are you quilting each 20-inch star? Are you going to quilt the sashing as you go as well, or are you quilting that with the stars? I'm very curious to see what you're doing. Or to hear about it. I don't have to see it. And I do love your choice of thread for your quilting. It looks good. All right, we need W dark. Okay. Last stitch. These go together so quickly, you guys. All right. Where's my other thread? You're not going to answer me? Just kidding. I am kind of impatient today, you guys. Just ignore me. Ignore what I say. Oh, these are looking so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and baste this now. So I can cut it out. Question, what would you guys do, grandmas? What would you do if you couldn't, if you're, couldn't see your grandkid? Like you weren't allowed to come and see them whenever. Like how would you go about that? Like how would you navigate that? And not, it's not us. It's not us. My oldest's mom is blocking my mother-in-law from seeing him. And like she won't answer him. She won't let them go see him. He's 11, you guys. Like he's going into middle school. It's not like he's a little kid. But all of a sudden, like, yeah, not good. Not good at all. But how would you, like, what would you do? Like, I don't understand why somebody would do that, but I guess there must be reasons. I don't know what they are, but all right, this, and then we'll do, you know, this one is D. All right, we're just doing all over the place. Right? All right, D, I need a diagonal piece. All right, that is that. It's just hard because she won't tell us why. She won't tell her why. She just has blocked her. She blocked her email, blocked her text message. I don't know. It's just, and they only live like 2 hours from him. W dark. And so it is very, like, what is going on? Like, why they could be, and then she, yeah, I don't know. She always used them as a babysitter, you know, when he was younger and not in school, so she could go do things. And up until like Thanksgiving, you know, and then all of a sudden, just, he's not allowed there. Or he's not allowed to, she won't talk to her. I don't know if it's left over from when they were married, or I don't know. Teal for the back of what? Oh, you're doing the colored stitching on the top, and then your bobbin for your quilting is teal? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, I'm intrigued. Either way, that is awesome. That sounds so fun. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to get all heavy and air laundry out there, but it's, you know, I can't even imagine. I can see you typed, yes, you're doing them separate, and you're gonna do teal for the back. Is that what you're saying? So yes. What do we need? Z-light? Z-light. I'm not going to say it again. I want to. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. All right. All right, guys. Hold on. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Yes, I see you. That issue, but it's not a problem. We moved to Arizona. Yeah, it is. Well, and she knows she can't control this, and she knows that we live on the opposite side of the country from them. So they're not going to be able to see him very often. And the bad thing is if they went to her and said, you know, can you watch him? They're not going to say no. They're not going to give up time with their grandson. I feel bad. I don't know. I guess I would never, I don't want to say never, but I wouldn't do that. Z dark. I think that grandkids, child's relationship with their grandparents are so important that I would never willingly make it to where that couldn't happen, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know. It is. It's a control thing, for sure. And the sad thing is they drove all the way out there to see his play last month, and she wouldn't do anything to get them on base. All right. All right, enough of that. I'm just gossiping. Not really gossiping, just airing dirty laundry that doesn't need to be on YouTube. God knows. If she ever saw it, she'd probably try and use it against us some way, somehow. Even though she can't. She doesn't have that kind of power. Not with us. We would take her to court in a heartbeat. All right. Yeah, I know. Nobody's life is perfect. I get that. All right, I'm just gonna set these stitches, make it really flat. You guys know how I like to do. All right. Now we'll trim this one, and then I think we have 2 more or 1 more. one more of this quarter. As they shouldn't have rights. If the parents are, I mean, I know it hurts and I know it doesn't seem fair, and I'm not saying that any of this is fair, but grandparents are the grandparents. They are not the parents. So as long as the parents are not doing anything illegal, then it shouldn't be the grandparents' issue. Yeah. I mean, they aren't your kids. And I know that sounds harsh, but... Oh, this is over here. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm going to have to move these, but I wanted you guys to see. I will move those up when I make that one. That's horrible. Why? Like, I don't need to know the details, but why would you do that? And I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't do that, but that's just me. Okay, I'm gonna press this really quick. That's insane. Well, my oldest sister is my best friend. My other sister, that is like... my oldest sister is my bestie. My other sister, I haven't talked to her in years. W. Light. She hasn't seen my dad in probably 8 years. My dad has Alzheimer's and they live in the same area. She has never met my niece and my nephew. They are 3 and 5, and she lives 20 minutes from them. So I don't get why she does that. I don't get, like, why she has done that. When, I don't know. But, so I get everybody's family has issues. We got a black sheep. Yeah. I just, you know what's sad though? You know what's really sad about the whole thing with my sister? Is my dad doesn't even remember that he has 3 daughters. He will tell his neurologist and doctors, like when they'll ask, like, how many kids do you have and stuff like that, he'll say, I have 3 kids. Can you name their names? And he'll be like, blah, 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 and blah. And he won't mention her, nothing. So I don't know if he has wrote her off or if he is just clearly, totally, I did, thank you. I don't know if he is just clearly, totally just forgotten about her. Because, you know, with Alzheimer's and dementia, your short-term memory is gone. And if she's not there to trigger that all the time, or even occasionally, I mean, what's sad is, like, she quite literally lives like 20, 25 minutes from them. And yeah, I don't know. W. Dark. Yeah, whatever. Enough about family drama. Family drama. Okay. All right. These are going to buy together so quickly. Sorry. Excusez-moi. Oh my gosh, he is so hilarious. My child is so hilarious. He's so excited about something on his game, and he's like running up the stairs. Dad, 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 dad. If I ask him, he will. I know that she asked him, and he said, I don't know. So I don't know if he's protecting his grandma. He'll tell me. Him and I talk a lot. I think he talks to me the most. So we'll see. Trust me, I already plan on asking. Z-Light. Come on, Pin. All right. Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, we have rules for grandparents. If you're in our house and, no, you don't get to change the rules in our house. We have household rules. If we're in your house, as long as they're not doing anything bad, go for it, As long as they're not allowed to do something that's like really strict, is like a hard rule. I think it's important for kids to have that relationship with their grandparents. Like, your grandparents are the ones that spoil you. I always got spoiled by my grandparents, and I think it's important sometimes but my grandparents never came into my parents' household and told them what to do with us. So, like, there's still boundaries that you have to respect. I think on both sides. I think sometimes it's a little hard for sometimes it's hard for grandparents to just be grandparents, though, They wanna raise, but hello, you've raised your kid. And honestly, if you did a good enough job raising your kid, and I'm totally out of bobbin thread, you guys, and I've just been basting this all along without bobbin thread. Way up here. Oh, my sister? Nope, she's just that runs way deeper. That runs way deeper. I know, I hate it when that happens too. And I didn't have any more bobbins done. So I gotta thread some more bobbins. It's okay. We'll do this. We got this set up. We'll do it. We'll get it done. Sorry if the conversation is a little heavy today. I didn't intend for this, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more, I think. So the next time I run out, it is I have had mother-in-law relationship is very tricky. It really is. So, yeah, I actually have a good relationship with my mother-in-law now. My ex-mother-in-law, not so much. And it takes work. It takes work, you guys. It's not like it's something that is made. I think that a lot of times as parents and then as grandparents, especially, so I have married 2 only children, and that's hard. Well, maybe not 2 only children, but my ex-mother-in-law was like, oh, this is my baby, my miracle child, and he was in the NICU and he was a preemie, and I must protect him at all costs, and he was super mega, like, yeah, super mega, mama's boy. I'm like, what are the words I'm looking for? Yeah, that's it. So that's a whole different thing in itself, is the whole mama boy thing. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And it's hard when you have 2 people. It's hard when you have people that are thrown into your life that you might not necessarily invite into your life. And so then the whole dynamic of getting along with somebody who is, I don't know, oh wow, that would have been me, because I don't get stressed in medical situations. Sometimes you just, I don't know. I hope that I think that people should work out their differences and problems if you have a relationship and you kind of in a mother-in-law and in-law situation. You, depending on how toxic it is, or how toxic you are, or whatever. I mean, there's only so much you can try if both parties are not willing to try. And I get in some instances, you just have to, I think in all relationships, you have to set boundaries for yourself. You have to set healthy boundaries for yourself. Even in, like, I have boundaries set with my parents, you know? You don't get to come in here and rule my life, because you've been there, you've done that. You had your turn as a parent in raising a child, and now you get to not be a deciding factor in how I raise my child. And that goes with both sides. If I want an opinion, I ask. If I don't want opinion, I don't want to hear it. And I think that is I think in general, for me, yeah. And unfortunately, I have seen many relationships like that. And just because you're the parent doesn't mean that you can be disrespectful and rude and everything else. It doesn't give you that right to treat somebody in that way. And I think those are probably the differences in especially generations now, is like when my parents were growing up, they're baby boomers. Like, there was no, like, it was, you respect your elders. Well, you know, when you're a child, I get that. But when you're an adult and you have a family of your own, I don't know. I think cultures are different. Ways of being raised are different, you know. Right, so these are all sewn together. Those are not. Isn't it looking good? You guys, though, I think I am going to go ahead and cut this live short. I know it's been kind of blah. We will work on this some more on Wednesday. I haven't eaten anything today. I got to blow my nose. It's just, I'm kind of miserable right now. So, I'm not going to do any more work on this. We will go ahead and work on it on Wednesday. And I'm going to go relax. I got to order some food for the week. I need to go eat some lunch. Thank you guys so much for joining me on your holiday. Enjoy the holiday, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Don't forget, boss ladies, live tomorrow. And see, I'm yawning. I shouldn't be yawning. All right, guys. Thank you so much.